Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the women's flyweight bout for the undisputed women's flyweight championship of the UFC between Valentina Shevchenko, reigning champion, greatest women's flyweight champion of all time, and the only UFC women's flyweight champion of all time, versus the number one contender or the challenger, Alexa Grasso. And how I see right here, I'm going high confidence Valentina Shevchenko to instill and be champion at the end of the night, get her hand raised and get the belt around her waist. I think Alexa Grasso is a very talented fighter. I think she definitely has the better hands and is the better boxer. But grappling wise, I just think Valentina is just the better grappler. I think she's overall the better fighter. I think she's the quicker fighter. I think she has better volume. I think she's a stronger fighter. I think she'll do a good job to chew up her legs, chew up her body, and also she can let her strikes go because she has no concern about a Grasso. I say a Grasso. She has no. Well, I guess you could say dot Grasso. So Grasso, but that's not what I was trying to say. But this is a case where a fight where she don't have no concerns. It's not like she's going in with no wrestler, like, oh, I got to worry about getting taken down and laid on. I ain't going in with no BJJ person that's going to try to take me down and choke me out or nothing. It's really going in with a boxer who has some grappling, but not to my level. So her only concern is really Grasso's boxing. Maybe some kicks every now and then. Grasso got some pretty crafty kicks, but Valentina has dealt with kicks on a much higher level and a much faster, much more technical, much more skill, etc., etc. So her kicks ain't nothing concern from her. Her hand's pretty clean, but also Grasso ain't really got no power. So it's no real major threat for Valentina, but she can't go in there expecting that or thinking that. But definitely as far as the grappling, it's no concern in the grappling department. So I feel like Valentina will be able to get off her kicks more. She'll be more confident in that department. I think she'll mix it up well. And ultimately, I think, like I said, I just think this is going to be Valentina's fight to win. I think she wins it. Yeah, I just think she outstrikes her. I think she get the takedown, the key moments. But I think Grasso will be tough. I don't think she'll finish her. Well, I'm not saying it's completely off the table. I'm not saying that. But I'm going to lean to a decision. I feel like it's not like Valentina is this great finisher necessarily. So I think Grasso will be game. I think she'll have shown, like, she's already shown improvements in her grappling, so she'll be able to defend well and she'll give a good effort. But I think Valentina will, big sister out there. When Grasso starts to get off, start landing shots, I think Valentina will slip in, get body locked, drag her to the mat, probably manhandle her out there. But I think Grasso, like I said, she'll be game. She won't just be a dead fish on her back. I think she'll attempt submissions. I think she'll work and scramble, get back to her feet. But I think when those opportunities do present themselves, I think Valentina won't be hesitant to, duck under, body lock her, and drag her to the mat or toss her, hip toss her around, and impose her physicality upon Grasso. But I think it'll be a good fight. But I think ultimately, again, high confidence Valentina Shevchenko. I just think she has recovered in every single area and has no real concerns that Grasso brings. At best, I guess, a very close controversial decision, maybe. But outside of that, I'm not even saying that. I just feel like Valentina has recovered, and I think she'll, like I said, be a step or two ahead, and again, has more avenues to win than Grasso in this one, and more tools, and I think, again, just flat out better in every area overall. Again, hands better for Grasso, but other than that, that's really about the only thing she got on Valentina's hands. I don't feel like Valentina really got hands like that. Grasso does, but again, she don't got no power behind them. And yeah, so Valentina Shevchenko by decision in this one. So in this one, I have Valentina Shevchenko via decision.